Just the satchel there. He was hoping to maybe just get ahead of everything, but King's out, waiting for it now. Sending the util flying. There is that standing still, grasping them, and now the aftershock as well has pushed them wide out into the open where the kills. This time, it's a feed filling up with Red Sadak, making the most of it. He's dropped all the way down. That is insane. Two fast ones rips them apart. Sadak still alive with the shorty. Pick it up, son. Get the upgrade.
Searching frantically. It's a Hunter's Fury pulled out of the bag. Not finding its mark just yet. Some damage, but Sadak and Les quickly trade that back. Very few defenders left standing. In fact, now just one. Smoggy's on all fours. Aodong tries to get back towards him.
No, tell a lie. They used the no command and the Hunter's Fury, and they didn't even get a kill in the round. I think we've just got to start thinking about map 2. This is,
as you mentioned, a must-win round. Sadak with an Ochre, that's certainly going to help though, as he gets 2. Nah, it's too early to say. There's still too much time.
You might be onto something here.
Right, they've got to be able to carry as much arm. The only real way for this to come to fruition has to be through a pretty big snowball.
Yeah.
And if Sadak continues to farm, that'll help.
But this time, Sentinels are pushing forward in the A site.
This is a very sketchy plan.
Wingman comes down.
Done.
For a plant. Sadak gets the pick. And a second one after Celsius. QCK with the off kill after second. Not even needed the assist. The ping on the last one. The flawless from Loud. As they're able to push us into a 4th match.
We're back into a more traditional looking round, it seems. I think, apart from QCK, but he does have his ults. That's not a problem. But a Brawl looking to break out. Lakia, the first one forward, finds the scalp of 2. He's looking for the pop. He's going to get at least an attempt at it. But backups arrived. Caron, Munchkin, all here. Dizzy goes out. Lakia still buying time. Sadak still putting up numbers though. Body's starting to drop here. Can he do any more damage? Lakia is holding his nerve. I don't know how he's still doing this. Oh, less lovely work from him. But look, you can see the crunch, right? Texture is on the way. Meteor, how long do you hold here? How long are you going to stay
Look at the fight
here?
from Texture.
He's on the way, but...
He's already on the outside of this lockdown.
Oh my word, Meteor. Scary to me.
A little bit curious.
Yeah, don't know what the game plan was there. Mike, did I miss something?
Might be running into the judge.
Is there gonna be?
Oh boy.
No.
Sadak is there. The spike's been dropped down on top of it. QCK with the molly. Denying any chance of that. Trying to be a split into the side here. That's a no command! And the shotgun's repositioned! That's dirty, man. It's disgusting. It's devastating. Turns TV's forwards, though, into his own smoke. That's matters into his own hands. And he wants to have another go of it. Sadak shutting it down with a rifle upgrade.
So pressure now onto Cow and Zine, who stepped up massively last week against Sentinels to anchor back in this site.
See Cascade thrown up towards screens by G2. Sadak still wants to try and play around his box, and it's good, it's beautiful. Need a bit more, and he's always got extra pocket space.
Yeah, I mean, Tui's was doing a bit of whiffing, actually. He's at the top of the scoreboard right now, though, so we'll forgive him that one.
Sadak in a
Not cleared.
Yeah, not cleared at all.
What? Hello?
Okay, just plays full patient, waits for it. Prime timing here. And yeah, takes his time with it.
No problems. But yeah, I quite like what Loud have ended up going for. Tui's, like I said, generally a bit more passive while he was playing on smokes. But
With Hunter's Fury now, also being thrown in the mix. Busio, little sidestep, little no pass, but he sees 2, he comes in and he gets 1. Sadak's able to trade out now, and Cryo wants to drop to the side. 2 players pinged though for Loud. They have to take a sidebar. A peek punishes Cryo. He can't capitalize. Now EU wildly sprays as he steps back. The double flash was good, but he wasn't in the position to play off of it. And now Arsenal's in a 1v2. Sprays the door down. It almost feels like 100 Thieves want to get to half-time, get some of those orange slices, and
Surely Arsenal doesn't win this 1v.
well, they know he's here at the very least. Back on it. Okay, surely.
Oh, thank God for the IGL. Thank God for Sada.
Opens up the C site, but looks like Leviathan wants to pump back towards B. This is where Sadak is waiting. There's that first, there's that second as he gets blinded and falls back to even the situation and gives a chance for Loud to fight.
These are some hot shots, man. What the hell was that from Tex? Then the answer from Sadak under pressure of everybody rushing the front side of B.
Spike planted.
If anybody can grab it and start to push down with these ultimates we have coming up too, I think we're going to get a swing in the whole game.
And zero utility for Leviathan. Unless open up the door, you know he's going to be good for that fight. And as you look on the other end, Tex pinned inside that side. Full util, not even used as Sadak.
And there are so many smokes that can get cycled from this comp with Loud, the double controller, that it's going to allow Sadhak to keep playing forward here.
Yep. No matter
this
what.
Judge.
There'll be smokes here no matter what.
There's another one.
At some point, do you just disrespect it? Chalice is being cleared though. Pallet's just been sent through. Oh, Dizzy doesn't see Sadhak. That's a freebie. And that's a spike drop loose now as well. Showstopper just speculated with. But Sadhak is still standing. They thought they got the Judge player. They did not. EU's got into the back of the A side though. Now can put some pressure on this short position, but Sadhak finds 3. That should not be allowed.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah.
But you know what? Sometimes it's just worth it on rounds like this. Sometimes rounds like these are the hardest to win, and that's why you invest ults into it. It could turn south very fast.
He's on the... Oh my gosh. They keep the pit up. Lets this fall. Never mind, they don't. Sadhak and Tui's in a 2v2 now. Sadhak has his ult. Sadhak's gonna have to do it on his own. The flash up. And Giuseppe on the other side, and Sadhak clutches it out.
Havoc, he has a flank.
MW has ult. And he's close. If he stays alive, there's a shot at this. But he bides his time, doesn't pull the trigger yet. Now the wick has been lit! And Les is down. But not without getting 2 of his own. Numbers the way of Loud, and Havoc's on the hunt. Able to get 2, not able to connect on the 3rd. Shanji's got man in a position like this. Gets his 1. Does he dare swing on the 2nd? Doesn't connect. Sadhak slowing it down.
Spike planted.
Getting the spike down. He's gonna try to bring the res back up. The swing in his face. The proactive play from the leader.
Back. And that early aggression for Loud here might have backfired. Again, it's Sadhak, who's so dependable at moments like this. Straight through the TP now. Waiting in hookah as the cross happens to the side. He's going to check this now. Sees, connects. Sadhak here going to throw that Dizzy up again, but it's Wingman on the palm. He interrupts it still. That's so dirty. And he's bought a lot of time here for Les to get to the side too.
Les needs to run, though. He is still quite far away.
Boostio inside the container.
Spike planted.
He's able to get the plant down, but Sadhak can break up the crossfire here.
His Dizzy is back as well. Could use that to get Les in.
Here it is. You not spotted out by that on the corner, and Boostio finds Les as he makes his way to the side. Now the 1 versus 1! Oh my god!
Does he see nothing, but full line still setting Sadhak. This guy is eager to draw blood. No one willing to stand and fight the guy though. That's a delayed paranoia. Will force out a lot of util on either side once more. 2 years spamming down a few stray bullets. Just catches onto that Cranium Man. And I know exactly what Jorgamo is. Sadhak, this guy, is galvanizing with his performance. And hopping in the spot. Superman with nowhere to run. That's a flawless finish.
Chichu's lurking around mid to catch those rotates, but he's going to be spotted in a second. In fact, spotted now. Now he's stuck, and there's players swinging from all directions. Loud all of a sudden are in a 5v3. 12 seconds left as the spike is planted. At least they can breathe a sigh of relief. The clock is now on their side, and the players pushing back in haven't got big weapons. Even the kill they got on mid was just a Sheriff, so nothing big retrieved. Cowanzine already fallen. Okay, EDG are starting to get their hands on the reins again. It's back under control. It's not looking too scary, although a couple players are low. The time is ticking. Oh no, it's only 1. Con, this is his chance. His aim labs, right? He just needs to hit a few shots, and it's Sadhak again.
I think they picked up the Sheriff. Even the Sheriff that he got 2 more kills with was picked up. He didn't even buy the Sheriff, Mitch.
Trying to feign it at least, and in he comes.
It might just be this split onto Les, but he shuts down the first. Just needs to survive now. Sadhak picks up a second. Oh my god, a third! Just taking straight dual swords rubble towards Baby Door.
Loud bend, but don't break. They give some map control just to take it back. Sadhak eventually falls, but it's been a heck of a round from him. And Bang eventually will be neutralized.
They got punished for it. The trip is going to keep him back. It's so well played. MW is going to get caught through the smoke at the hands of Sadhak. Nozzle playing backside as Sadhak gets another. The trip has been cleared, and now Les is able to turn attention back his way. He's got him spotted, though. He's got him figured out. He's got him corralled and controlled in the cage. Les falls.
I'm out.
They're weak on the other side, but there's just not enough guns. There's not enough space to do this, is there? Loud gets a 9.
Zekken going for a bit of exploration down mid with the help of the rest of his team, but they've lost it. Track of the round somehow. I mean, Sadaki's just slipped his way into the back lines of A. Maybe just expecting that the turret would cross up into it. It's a flood defense. Nanoswarm at your feet, blinded up. Nobody can follow up on any of this play. Zekken is isolated, left alone on an island. And just like that, I mean, it's aggressive post plan. It's working so damn well.
A tap at the door. Moose feeling pressure from either side, looking to find the target. It's just Kamanzin now. He needs to go. Oh, he finds it. Moose falls. It's a 3v3. He's finally going to use the ult. And it's nothing. Yeah, it doesn't connect onto anyone. So it's still up. And they're just going to rotate away.
Are they going to A?
They're not going C.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, no, they got it. They got it. Would have been something special, though.
About half a second.
Jeez.
Kamanzin is disposed of. Cloud9 have already set up their positions. They've already established themselves. They've already taken the control they want. Filled the space. But Oxy falls. A 2v2 now. How much more can Let's find? Nothing. Can Sadak be the hero again for Loud? Where rounds have been so hard to come by. This feels like a must. He's gotten it down to one. No idea where Zeppa might be. And look at him buying his time. Sadak reads him. He gets his 3. And he gets Loud to 4.
He's a one-man army right now, IGLing.
A little bit of a nuisance here for FPX. They're going to have to try and close that gap. And Sadak, yeah, there's them putting the foot down. Not going to let much more play happen. That's Sadak having none of what they're trying to sell. Did lose 2 in the process.
That's the wallbang angle on top of it now. It's an interesting fight to be taken. John QT turns it into a 2 versus 2. 2 tagged up by the knife, but just a tap onto the head. Spots it now, Zellsis. So much more in this position. Sadak feeling frantic in nature.
Does he have it?
I don't know. I don't know. Did he get onto it in time?
It's so close.
Oh my goodness.
Oxy again, too far pushed up.
It's another really good wall. And the spams through it punish Oxy.
He got spammed twice.
Yeah, that's just unlucky.
Times in a row.
Honestly, that's part of running his Harbor Viper comp, right?
Yeah.
When the walls go up.
That was so sick.
They have 15 seconds left, and they still haven't fully committed to getting spiked out. That's the 3rd Harbor wall we've seen.
10 seconds left.
They still haven't gotten it out. They burned the clock beautifully, and Loud get on the board.
Almost turns south when Oxy gets the kill on the...
Only Zekken's seen both times, even though there's a stack here.
There's a flash repeat as well with a Dizzy, but wall in their face as well. It just gives that covering fire for Sadak. Using through, not too sure how that kill was found. Sadak, at least sassy with this reposition. Close now, tries to face it. Again, there's just too many numbers to overcome. The advantage is Loud here. I mean, they've just picked them apart. It's methodical in nature. As I was saying earlier, I mean, it earns them up to a couple of key ultimates. Lockdown now for Sadak to use for the next.
Everyone, no
Yeah.